For this class, we are going to be creating a water elemental. So, water dragons. What do we know about water dragons? Well, we know that their elemental color is blue and they live in cold and moist areas. Water dragons usually have a very soothing influence to them. Um, well, let's see. It's also noted that a room may feel a few degrees colder when water dragons visit, or you may notice an increase in the humidity in the air. And that's just something that's noted in books and films. Now, these dragons are long and serpentine, and they rarely have legs or wings. Sometimes their scales will have a silvery or shimmery hue to them, and they tend to have a feathery fringe around their mouths. So, like a little bit of extra clay we can use to make a little feathery fringe. That's optional. Many times they appear to look like oriental dragons, and their eyes may have a glowing quality to them. So uh, this is a water dragon. It's a serpentine-like shape. It does have some oriental dragon qualities. You may be familiar with Haku, who is a lake dragon from Studio Ghibli. So that's another one that you may be familiar with if you are familiar with the anime. And a lake dragon, very similar fringe around there. We can use whites, we can use translucent if you have any. We can use some teals, blues, things like that. And these are all colors that we will use for our water dragon. So you're going to choose any hues that you like. We want to stick with the blues though. That just kind of has that soothing effect. Now for the eyes, if you want, you can use little glass beads. I like to do that, and you can find some with, like a shimmery quality to them, or use blue or white or whatever color you want. And that's what we will be doing in this class.